Congressman, this is great. This is so great, but we're gonna have to keep
Right,
wrapping
I have
up.
wait, one more, I like this.
Okay.
One more, I have a veteran right here, thank you for your service, sir.
What can be done to ensure that the Trump administration supports NATO and our allies in Europe and supports the Ukraine?
You know, we're aching, right, to get back in the majority so that we can have the control of the purse, okay? So, for me, America has always stood on the side of democracies. And we've been a lighthouse for many, many governments around the world. And so when Russia attacked Ukraine, and Ukraine being the democracy, I felt it was our responsibility to support countries that are democracies that are in threat. And I believe in NATO and the reason why they were formed. They were formed after World War II in order to create a coordinated force to push back against any Russian aggression or any communist country that would come in. And they have followed through with Article 5. The only time Article 5 was summoned, Article 5 was when one of them is attacked, they all come in support. They came to our defense after 9/11. Okay? So if you think about the timing of how Trump 1.0 wanted to disintegrate NATO, right, that is supposed to be a check on Russian aggression, and then after that failed, Russia came into Ukraine. Imagine what would have happened if there was no NATO when Russia came into Ukraine. Okay? And so now, I don't know what's going on, man. We're confronting our allies. We're praising dictators from other countries. I mean, this has serious ramifications. Not just our political alignment in terms of our national security and defense, but also with these cross-the-board tariffs that are changing the economic order that has benefited the United States. Right? They say, oh, these tariffs aren't, beneficial to the U.S. Well, there's some ways to use tariffs to help certain industries, but it's more damaging when you do them recklessly across the board. This kind of action does one thing. It puts China first, right? Because when our allies cannot depend on us for their support, especially on the economy, where are they going to turn to? They're going to turn to China. They're going to say, well, why would we want to follow historically what the United States has stood for, right? If we can get if they're charging us and we can get these goods from China. These attempts to disintegrate NATO and to castigate the Ukrainians as the ones that started the war is putting Russia first. And Ronald Reagan is rolling over in his grave right now to think that his Republican Party is now opening the doors for more Russian aggression. So I know that, many people in Congress know that, some Republicans in Congress know that, and we have fought hard to ensure that the Ukrainians can live a life in peace and security. So I think that's it. Thank you guys. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much, Congressman Ruiz. Let's give him a round of applause one more time. If you guys still have your cards and you still want your questions to be answered, please make sure to go to the table and give it to one of our staff members. They are more than welcome to take them from you. We'll be answering the